Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today we are going to play Recettear. So in the last episode we still failed to get Charme to show up to unlock the new dungeon, so we're gonna try and get that to happen hopefully. So I'm gonna go outside. And I'm gonna go to the merchant and everything, and hopefully she's gonna show up, and as soon as she does we're gonna start doing dungeons all the time, or pretty regularly. What the? How peculiar. There's something shining in the fountain basin. Oh yeah, the coins in the fountain. Wow, there's a lot now. Coins? Why are coins in a public water display? You've never had the urge to toss a coin into a fountain and make a wish? Just looking at the fountain kind of makes me want to. Can I make the natural assumption that you have been so abysmally foolish in the past as to actually throw perfectly valid money into this fountain? Well, maybe once, or twice, or thrice? Oh, I haven't done it in forever, though. Really? I certainly hope not. Alright, so some more fluff stuff. Alright, so while we're out and about, we're gonna go and... Alright, so it's probably a good time to buy this. Gonna buy a few different things. Oh, I can make a bracelet, huh? There you go. The Maiden's Bracelet plus 12. Gonna come to the market and buy a couple things here as well. Bought a couple books, and I'm gonna buy a couple more hats just in case. Alright, so I don't like to do that because I'd much rather just fill my inventory from dungeoning, but I need the new dungeon to open, I really do, otherwise I'm just gonna fail miserably. And I might still fail. Alright, Charme, come and say hi. Well, that's not Charme. Oh, hey, you're that girl who was hanging out near the windows earlier. Stained glass Yanes, I'm glad you came in. What can I get you? Arma. Bah? Oh, is that your name? So is that like Miss Arma? Do you like your last name, or... Miss Arma. Negative. Arma. So, you're saying just call me Arma then? Affirmative. Well, I'm Recette. Nice to meet you, Arma. Recette. Yep. State the purpose of this facility. Our official sign. The purpose of, okay, to start with. So that's about it. You can buy and sell items here. A material distribution center. Understood. Material, yep. So, what do you... I'm taking the subject then. Wait, hold on. There is a problem? Well, if you want to have something, distributed to you, you need to pay me some money, you know? Money. Term undefined. Elaborate. I need to explain money? Yikes. I'm gonna start all over then. So, how do I explain what money is? Well, the money we use is referred to as pigs. So that's why different items cost different amounts, you see? And that's when the hero yelled, "This is the end of my journey!" And that's why you need to pay for items in places like this. Understood. I currently lack money, and am therefore unable to perform shopping. Well, I'll come back sometime. Well, that was exhausting. I hope she does come back, though. Oh, she's right there. She never left. Alright, let's... Yes, I do have your food stuff. You are going to get yourself a cherry. And a chocolate bar. Cherries and chocolate go together pretty good, at least you can buy that at the store. Yay! I do. Yay. Yay for selling stuff for a lot more than they're worth. Oh, you're buying an apple to your brother. I'm sure he's gonna love you. What a wonderful gift. I do. I specifically bought ads. Can you afford it, though? That's another story. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoops. You've been wanting this, huh? Alright, so I failed to sell to the little girl. Her starting money is really low, and the only hats I had she couldn't afford. I would have had to sell at a loss, so it broke my XP combo. Oh. I just messed up. I sold something at regular price and it was worth double. Ah, so you're back, huh? Thank you. Thank you for not being so upset with me that you're not gonna buy anything ever again. The price of long swords has increased. That's good. The price of accessories has normalized. Prospective immigrants, please stop by the mayor's office. So, do I have long swords? I don't. I don't have any weapons, actually. That's not good. I'm gonna put a treasure there in case somebody wants one. There. So, no charm. Welcome to... Oh, great. Good day. You seem to be lounging about as usual. Well, that's not true. I'm really very, very busy. Even if I do have my feet up on the counter. Right. Putting that aside for a moment, I assume you've heard about the recent issues concerning the trade of items deemed by the chapel masters to be magical. Typical. I've read about that. The chapel masters have been seizing items that they claim have a corrupting influence on man's immortal soul. I believe the claim was... spot on. Just as I'd expect of you, Madame Fairy. Hey. Anyway, it's all sanctimonious nonsense. Interestingly, though, the items that the chapel gathers for destruction, a lot of them are turning up in the dungeons, and I do mean a lot. Why? A very good question. The dungeons have always been packed with mysteries. However, so it may not be worth thinking about too hard. It does, however, present an opportunity, which leads me to a guild card. Oh, you want us to give the items back to the chapel masters? How can you be so dense and still be capable of breathing? Dense? I want to make sure that these items return to general circulation. The chapel masters are standing astride curiosity and knowledge, and I won't have it. If you help me, you can recover some items to sell, while I lay hands on other things for study. The chapel masters won't try to seize property from a secular shop, so you would have nothing to worry about. Ah, of course. The Merchants Guild has jurisdiction over the behavior of the city's merchants, and the guildmaster would never cede authority to anyone, so they can't touch us. Aren't city politics wonderfully headache-inducing? Yes, they are. Regardless, Madame Fair, you provide the material support, I provide the quite literal firepower. We go into a dungeon together and get what we need, agreed? Well, we'll pay the adventurer fee for sure, but you'll have to buy what we find here in the shop just like everybody else. Ah, man, you gotta be... oh, well, yes, that's acceptable. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. I expect a lot, Mr. Magician. You hardly need to worry on that front, Miss Counter Jockey. Just make sure you can identify everything we find, alright? You bet, see you. Alright, so we have unlocked Caillou. I will not be playing with Caillou. I am probably the worst person to have ever played this game with Caillou. I really suck with him. So let's not display that utter lack of skills of mine. And we're gonna stick to Louis for now. Do you have a weapon? I do have a magician staff for you. Been looking for one of these. Why couldn't you be looking for one of these when they were worth more than that? Alright. Oh yeah. Your in-law wanted a orange. Yes, sir. You do know I crafted that at your shop, right? Yes, I can. Starting to be low on supplies. Can I get you a piece of armor? I can. Here, have that. It is an upgrade. Okay. I could have sold you something else, but I would have sold it at a loss, and I'm not interested in doing that right now. So have yourself a tiny upgrade. I always thought it was weird that they show upgrades with red numbers. That kind of goes against most other games where they would show it as blue or green or something like that. Yes, it is a lucky day, I suppose. Right, so we have one day that's over. We were introduced to a new character, even though we didn't like unlock her or anything like that. The price of food has decreased. Oh, that's not good. The price of armor has normalized. Your fortune for today, uncertain. So I need to take the food off the shelves. And now I can start putting armor back there. Yeah, I really need to... we're gonna go ahead and save. I might still do a dungeon today, because tomorrow I can't. We're not gonna go to the chapel, and we're gonna go ahead and do a dungeon. Am I gonna use Caillou, even though I said I wouldn't? Yeah, I don't think so. It's just... Alright, so really wish that I could get Charme to come and visit so that we can have other locations to see. I was a little slow to move here. Water shroom. There you go. The first floor is pretty big compared to usual. Usually it's kind of slow, it's small. Alright. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty much like that up there too, just a dead-end corridor. No, there was a little bit more to it. Oh, cool. Even though the food is down, I can hold on to it. It's not like it's gonna rot. This is not Bait and Kato's, which is a nice little RPG on the GameCube if you've never played it. With the card system, the food tends to rot in it, turning the cards into different abilities. Actually part of the strategy of the game. A pretty decent sized first floor. Usually they're, like I said, they tend to be smaller than that. Alright, let's go down first. Well, I guess that was it for over here. Oh, hi, it's you again. Hi again. Oh my, hello. Have we met somewhere previously? Yeah, in a way that's giving me a whole lot of déjà vu. Is that right? I'm sorry that I don't remember. I take it you are again here by mistake while attempting to get home? I'm not quite sure Wait, am I? I am somehow not surprised that you did not realize where you were. This is a dungeon. Again. Well, I was just heading home from the market with dinner. See, I even have my scallions with me. Wow, those look great. So perfectly green and tasty. I must say it was quite a good purchase. This is not the time to be chewing on onions. Merde, how are you not concerned about your situation? I think something more than your sense of direction is off. I think I'll have sukiyaki for dinner tonight. Sukiyaki? I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Tear, can we fix sukiyami for dinner tonight? Grain porridge, ever and anon. I enjoy your company, you too. I must get home, however. Stay safe. Alright. Well, it looks like a pretty simple floor. I don't know what's going to be there in the middle, but not terribly crazy so far. Yep, that's it. Some leather boots there, and so I guess I got the small floor for the second floor. SP consumption halved. Awesome. Not that I'm going to be using any, but if I was, it would only cost half. Oh, grapes. Slide. Summer sandals. I am getting a few good items. I mean good, decent at least. So I can't complain too much. Of course the food I'm gonna have to hold on because it's not worth much right now. but it's in my inventory for a better day. Alright, found the exit. What's here? Alright, we're full, so we have to figure out for the rest of the dungeon what we want to carry. Pretty good sized floor. Oh, I might. Oh yeah, there's a couple of things I want here. I don't want that. Don't want that either. This and this. Fish. The weirdest trap in the history of gaming. I don't care about the slime liver. Well, I already found the exit. Rusty dagger, yay! Do I have something cheaper that I can eat? Yeah. I have a couple egg toast. I have a lot of fur balls. I can expand one. Windbreaker. There's probably not a whole lot on the left over there. We're still gonna go and check. Gonna get us probably a little bit of XP. That's worth picking up. I did get a lot of crappy ingredients this run. Alright. Alright, and that's pretty much it. On the next door is going to be a chest and the door to go back home. I got some booze. Alright, so that completes it for the longest time. Alright, let's go ahead and sell. You'd like to get 2 hats. Come and pick him up in 3 days. I will accept. What a hat, and you can't afford the hats I have. Already. Oh no, I got a wool hat in the dungeon. Thank God I went there. Alright. You'd like to buy a weapon, huh? How about a rusty dagger? Please produce a book. Dang, that's... You want me to write a book like right now on the spot? That's something. You can't even afford that, huh? So that broke my combo. I don't know if you can afford both of those. That you should be able to afford those two. And the cloth robe is an upgrade for you if I ever decide to use you, which I won't. Think you can afford that? Yep. Yes, I can sell that to you. Let's go with that. Food is so not worth a lot, so... You don't look too busy here. I want to buy this. Okay. Well, at least he's not breaking my combo. Yes, yes you can. Oh yeah, it's great. The cheapest item in the game. Alright. Alright, so today there's no dungeons possible. The price of accessories has increased. The price of valuable things has normalized. Today's dungeon index 70. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save the game. There's not gonna be any dungeons on that particular day because the Adventurers Guild is closed. I need 80 to get to 80,000 by the end of, well, not the end of the week, but where it's indicated there. Hopefully Charme shows up, so we're gonna find that out in the next episode. I'm gonna call this a video. As usual, thank you for tuning in, and if you've liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and until I roll this game again, see you guys next time. Thank you.